All right, we're on Lee Canyon Road, just past the junction with the road that takes you to Kyle Canyon. Turning at the corner of Avalanche Trail here, parked right down there, and just gonna walk up this road and make our way up to the Mummy's Forehead, doing the Mummy Traverse today. So wanted to get this on film, as this is probably one of the finer alpine traverses in the Southwest. So giving this a shot today, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, we're about a mile in, 1,000 feet up, about 25 minutes. You can see that notch in between the two mummies, or in between like the forehead and the ear. I'm not sure, I'm not even sure yet, but that's where I'm going. And I've kind of just been walking up this rib. There's been a nice little social trail, if you could see that. So hopefully that continues the whole way up, and then I believe I'll start scrambling a little bit up there once I hit this notch. So I'll keep you posted and let you know. All right, I made it to the notch. Still, this is July 4th. You can still see there's some good snow up here, or at least in some of these chutes. I hope I don't have to go up that, because I just literally took my micro specs out of my bag because it's like 75 degrees outside and I thought all the snow would be melted. Yeah, I'm gonna head up left here at the notch and head up the nose, and then cut back, and then the forehead is up here somewhere. I didn't see an exit or any cairns, but I was heading up here anyway, so I'm gonna come up and tag this quick. It should be just a pretty easy walk, and then I'm gonna get to the forehead, which should get a little interesting. All right, just coming off the mummy's nose. It was pretty easy from the notch. Some super easy class 3 is all it took. About 400 vertical feet, maybe half a mile, I don't know, not even. So I'm just coming back down, and then I believe I got to backtrack for like not even 0.1 to get to some like loose turn, or not loose turn, but like a tight exposed turn where I'll be able to gain like another ledge and keep my way going. So I should be able to get a good vantage point, because this is where I'm coming up. So I'm gonna take a second here and look at this, and then let you know once I get a good angle here and start making my way towards it. So you don't got to backtrack very far at all. Jesus, I almost slipped there. Just look for a giant log that's pretty much like embedded into the trail, and then there should be a rope. I don't know if you can see it right here in the snow, but there should be a rope there, and then you can get up there. And I guess the quote-unquote spooky ledge is right beyond this. So let's see what this looks like after we get up here, and then go from there. Spooky ledge, Mummy Traverse. All right, we just did the quote-unquote spooky traverse. I would not say that was very spooky. Hardly even stimulating, but nevertheless, we are moving on. Gonna get around this snowfield here, and then from the notch, the forehead was about 700 feet. So I don't know, we're probably not even like 100 feet, so we probably got a little traverse in here to do. And then I saw a group up on the chin, which is the next one. So we'll see if I can catch up here. I'm kind of feeling this altitude. I haven't hiked in like 2 weeks because I've just been busy like fixing this Tacoma that I just got. So feels good to be back out. All right, we're on the forehead. There's the chin directly in front of us, and the mummy and the tummy in front of that. Forehead, once you got past the spooky ledge, was just a jaunt up the hill. You can see there's nothing difficult about coming up that. There's the nose right there. I'm no anatomy expert, but I don't know why the nose is before the forehead. But that's right up there. I think we're just gonna drop right down and make our way up. So I think this might be the sketchiest part. I'm not too sure. I kind of forgot to read some beta before I did this, so I just have the GPS. So we'll figure it out as we cross the path. Yeah, so that knife edge, pretty gnarly. Some solid class 4. You can work your way down it and avoid it, or you can kind of go as far as you want. It looked like there were a couple drop-off points, but it's really only like 100 yards, 200 yards. So I'm making my way up the chin here. I just saw a cairn, and there's still the faint use path. So just continuing to make my way towards the tummy. There's a cairn. All right, we're at the chin. The logbooks are right there. There's the tummy, or the main Mummy Mountain. Not too sure what the line is here. I guess we'll see as we get closer. Probably somewhere in there, maybe tucked in behind that rock or something. It wasn't too difficult once you got down off that knife's edge. There may be some more light class 3 scrambling. So I think I'm done with the hardest part of it, but I'm not too sure. We're just gonna keep on going until we get down to there, and all the way down there somewhere is where I stashed my bike. So I'm gonna ride that down back to Lee Canyon for a successful trip out here. So I'm just, like I said, continuing to make my way down here, and then I'll let you know once I start making my way up what the line is. All right, so coming down the chin was probably maybe the easiest part of the day. And now I'm kind of just side hilling along that big rock that was in front of Mummy Mountain. Don't go up there, or maybe you could, maybe there's a route, but it seemed like it was a lot easier to kind of just stay in side hill here. And then it looks like I'm gonna tuck just behind this rock and then go upright. So I don't know, I probably dropped back down to like, I was at 11, probably dropped back down to like 10.5, and now I gotta go back up to 11.5. So after this, should be all downhill. I don't remember how high the toe is, but I don't remember that being a significant part of this. So as always, I'm moving and I'm gonna update on what's in front. All right, I made it to the summit plateau here. Should just be a nice walk up to the summit now. And I'm starting to feel it. This Mummy Traverse is no joke. So make sure you're in some decent shape before you come out here and try this. But looks like the mummy's right up there. So we're gonna get that, drop down to the toe, then get the heck off the mountain. All right, we made it to the tummy, or the official Mummy Mountain. You see the ammo box in there. I don't know if you can hear it. It's starting to get really windy. It's only like 70s, high 60s, so I'm gonna get this sign quick and get off this mountain because it's starting to get a little cold. All right, so we got ourselves into a little situation here. This chute looks to be the only reasonable way down. So kind of just been rubbing my sticks in here, breaking some trail, because I think this is a little too steep to slide down. And yeah, I just don't want to slide down that. So I'm going to take my time and break this trail right here and get down to safety here. Otherwise, this would just be some loose, steep scree. But this snow is probably going to be here for a while. I mean, that's like 6-7 feet deep right there. So if you plan on doing the Mummy in 2023, I think you should be ready for some snow. All right, I just glissaded down that. I was wrong. You just had to dig your elbows in and use these poles, dig your elbows and heels in. So now this is what it looks like. There's some loose scree to get to the toe. I don't know what the elevation change back up is, but shouldn't be too bad. You can see the road there. I'm in the home stretch, but just got to get down this scree pile and then over to the toe. So the snow is kind of annoying after Mummy Mountain. Also a little more side hilling on steep and loose terrain than I would like. But after a while, we've made it to the notch here in between the tummy and the toe. And we're about 200 feet off the toe. So just gonna keep going up here, avoid the snow, and then start backtracking and make my way down the North Loop Trail after I reconnect with that. So overall, it's a pretty good traverse. Like I said, just a little more side hilling and loose crap than I'd like, but it's classic enough that you have to give it a go once. All right, we got Mummy's Toe. It is freaking windy up here. So I'm about to get down as soon as I sign this. All right, we just got back on the North Loop Trail. There was pretty much a trail that took you from that junction all the way up to the nose. So that was pretty easy to follow. So there's decent trails at the front and end of the traverse, no matter which way you go. I think almost everybody goes head to toe. But yeah, got about, I don't know, like a mile or so left. Just coming down here. And then I'll be spit out where I stashed my bike. I think I'm gonna try and hitch for like 10-15 minutes. And then if I can't get a freaking ride, I'll just bike back. So, yep, loose and shitty. We got back to the road, baby. A couple more miles and we'll be back at the car.